one thing I would say, for everyone who's so upset, we can't lose hope. There is a lot of depth to this country. The founding fathers, they're geniuses. When I read in high school, one of the things they were most worried about was foreign interference in our elections. I said, what's that all about? That's not going to happen. Well, as usual, a lot smarter than me or you. And they based everything on that. So there's depth here. And if we lose hope, it's gone. It's gone. If, the turnout you talked about continues, or if it's true, I don't know how emblematic Iowa is for the rest. But if we don't fight, we can lose this country. But conversely, if we do, and remember that right succeeds in the long run, the arc of history is long and bends in the direction of justice. The Bible, Amos, justice will flow like mighty waters. If we fight, we can win. So I would say to all the people listening, don't give up. I'm more invigorated to make this fight in every way we can, not just electorally, but as we go through, than I've ever been, because I've seen some good things, the strength of our caucus, the courage of a guy like Doug Jones, as well as Mitt Romney. That gives you a little faith.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.